So we're on to part 3, and this should be it. Welcome back everybody, thank you for coming back. So things are coming together. There we see all the tools stuck on the back. You can see through that hatch, that a white patch, because we haven't got the base of the hull on, basically. Spare wheels going on at the back as well. Nice that they've got the names of the parts, even if we can work it out ourselves. And here's the hatches coming together. This one's going to be closed up, that's the usual thing, but in particular because this one's got such a great look, we don't want to interfere. Anyway, there's the two different guns. I'm going for the shorter version because I've got a Tamiya one that's got the longer version, and I quite like that, everything compact and sort of, you know, there it is, no messing. So now we can see the basic thing in place, and it is a marvellous, marvellous tank. Its shape is just wonderful. Gradually I'll clean up all the run paint and stuff as we get camouflage over the top. And there's the rear view, gradually coming into place. Now something that as I started to build this part in particular I began to remember, and that is those almost fishtail plates at the back. I can't get them to sit on properly. They should be flush, and whatever I do, I've even started trimming a few bits on the tank to get them in. They're not coming along. You can see a bit projecting there, which is a shame, but it's the only real problem, the only real tricky bit with the whole of the model. But there we are, fantastic profile. So 2.5 hours to get this far, which is quite fun, I have to say. And finally, the last two pieces to go on. The reason I'm so celebratory about this is the fact that I've actually been looking for them for about 6 months. They just ended up somewhere else, and for some reason they ended up in there. So hooray, at last I found them and I can finish the model off. Let's, there's hoovering going on, I think I made that mess. Let's celebrate this event anyway and squeeze them in. There, I could have got, well, start that again. They have to be these ones because it's 1/32nd at 1/35th, and I've got loads of spare bits of track, but they didn't look right. So at last, there they are. I'll tell you what, these transfers have gone on better than any others. In fact, when I say that, I mean they've come off the backing stuff, paper. I don't know about go on, because most of them are on Zimmermit, and so they're a little bit unstable, and they're not going into the grooves, obviously. So I suppose it would have been a better job for hand painting, but there's no way I'm not hand painting that, and I'm not hand painting that. I know a lot of people can, but come on. The other weird thing is these came as two. You get a black cross and then the white, well, I suppose it's cross. Now it looks like the expand sign on a computer, doesn't it? And there it is, A over B. Getting that right's hard. So naturally I ensured they were on the dark section. Time to do them. They're going to be the worst on the Zimmermit, aren't they? Well, there we are with the numbers on. They really don't represent the grooves of the Zimmermit at all. I'm going to have to put some kind of, I don't know, lacquer or something over the top, so that'll. And now outside, done really. Not going to put too much mud on it or anything like that. Tracks look a bit loose and limp though. We're blown away here. We've had enough of that joke. Camouflage on and a bit of muck. Pretty much just painted muck, nothing added on like I did with the what was it, SU-122. Anyway, there it is, and there we can see those blown up panels. I know they're nonsense. If those shells had gone through, they'd have wrecked the wheels and the hull. So maybe if there'd been a bit of repair, they'd repair the panels as well, wouldn't they? Anyway, never mind. It looks good, and that's why I've bought myself a monogram model. Good grief, the wind's blowing. Anyway, I like it. What a good... Oh, the tip of the gun. I haven't put that on. You didn't notice that, did you? I wonder... yeah.